Years ago, I composed a folk anthem which was enthusiastically embraced by many of the members of my generation. Went something like this. Actually, it went something like this except for this. You know, at high altitude it's difficult to work. How many stairs must a man with bad judgment fall down before he decides to take the elevator? And how many explanations will some people swallow like goldfish until they are stuffed to the gills? Yes, yes. Well, there's a lot of good questions in that song. You see, Bowling in the Wind captured a magic moment in our nation's history. I just wish I could remember which one it was. But today, I'm atop Mount Larsen, the site of either the first or one of the very first of those live cable casts right up here, you know, right up here. One of the first. I believe it was the first. And in commemoration of that event, I've added a few new verses to that old classic. You know, we've come a long way in this movement of ours, but we got a little further to go. In fact, I was just asking myself a question the other day, and that was, how many court cases will have to be decided before public access to mass media is truly guaranteed? Or in the same vein, how many home shopping networks does your community truly need? Maybe 38, huh? 39, 40? And how did such a big chunk of the broadcast spectrum that truly belongs to all of us get auctioned off to private interests in an orgy of, could I call it greed? Well, the answer, my simpering little friend, is bowling in the wind with Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice in Wonderland. I think some of them are over here today. Yes, I'm really into it now. How many citizens assume TV must be blah, appealing only to the lowest common denominators? Well, when you let TV be the vox populi, get it? You've unleashed a great emancipator versus trying to please a sponsor to get your message on the tube, which can be a homogenizer and a truth deflator. Yes, technology's really changed since 1789, and the nation's grown greatly in size. But what you read in the paper or hear on the radio or see on network TV is determined by a small and getting smaller number of guys. They can be lots of channels to your dish for a price, and they look pretty much the same. You reckon that's because of what the corporate advertising dollar buys? Well, the answer, my inquisitive little friend, is bowling in the wind with Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice in Wonderland, and I think there were a few others. Broadcasters generally resist the First Amendment. Promoting freedom of speech yields a wide range of views. Hence, there are shows on the access stations that are not my cup of tea. Some are even controversial, it's true. I'm getting down, boy. Damn. But I cast my vote for diversity. It's healthier for democracy than spin-off lame sitcoms and sanitized news. You get my drift? One person, one channel, well, that would be stupendous. But it's hard to change the world overnight. And the access stations, they shouldn't have to wrangle with municipalities. They ought to be carried on satellite, especially me. If the Founding Fathers were here today, I think that they might opine. If you want to be a TV star, it's your civil right. You get it? Well, the answer to the question, my committed little friend, is bowling in the wind with Bob and Carol and Ted and Frank and Cecile and Regina and Harry and that other guy with a camera and Alice in Wonderland. Thank you very much. May the spirit of Mount Larsen be with you always, kids.